Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Stellaris. We're in a moment of peace. We've been working on expanding our area a little bit. We are desperately in need of influence, as is so often the case when you're trying to do dramatic expansions. And there's a whole bunch of places that I haven't really looked at that we should probably be paying attention to. For instance, getting more workers here on the planetary capital would be kind of useful. So one thing that I'm thinking of doing is we have a whole bunch of resources that we can happily sell to fund some major expansion. And when I say major expansion, I just mean of our planets and what's going on with that 662 dark matter. I'm saving this up because we want to do some funky stuff with that. So I can buy 10,000. So worth it. Right, with that huge stack of cash, we will need more consumer goods if we do that. That's fine. Could also get more soldier jobs. I mean, we could upgrade all of these actually. Let's do those two to start off with. That'll keep the planetary capital happy. Extra habitability isn't really necessary on Gaia world. But with the workers that we have being unemployed, we can upgrade the planetary capital. And thinking about it, we could also build a city district to get one more building slot. So let's do that. Over here, we've got three things. We've got unemployed population who are moving elsewhere. So getting clerks could be an idea. So more commercial zones. Or we can push for some of the districts we don't have. Extra mining districts would be very handy because we do need more minerals. So let's get 2 mining districts. And we can upgrade the planetary administration. That'll keep fungal growth happy for a bit. You still got 1 available job and 6 available housing. So nothing really needs to happen there. You could do with more amenities, but it's not a big issue. Let's have a look at the mycelium network. 2 workers who are unemployed. So let's get some mining districts in on this planet. We can clear some blockers here. That would be worthwhile. Ooh, that's going to be expensive. Let's get rid of the bomb crater. That will allow us to get 2 more generators, which will further increase our monetary reserves. Midway, you need housing. Okay, we can definitely do that. Let's go for a city district. We'll upgrade the energy grid. That'll sort out the immediate problem and create some extra jobs. Over at the far reaches, 3 workers unemployed. Let's get 3 mining districts. And a city district. Subterranean Joy, you're already taking care of your stuff. Fungal Tower. We've got one available job. You're probably fine. We'll get you a new city district all going. Okay, on Trabaxel, 2 workers unemployed. Let's upgrade the Planetary administration and get ourselves another generator district. In the other one, we can start turning places back on. That will immediately solve some of these issues. Let's not turn the civilian industries back on just yet. Likewise over here. So these civilian industries, they just produce trade value. They do cost us a little bit in upkeep, but we've got lots of money coming in now, so I am not worried about that. Yeah, if you've got workers, let's go for commercial zones. We could push for another research place on Xanth. I don't know if I really want to do that. Let's have a look at our army stuff. Military Academy. They increase naval capacity, so that's potentially going to be nice and handy. Your generator world. And yeah, you've just got space for stuff. You don't need stuff. You've got plenty of jobs. You've got 3 workers available. So let's get 2 more generator districts going. And likewise over here, you've got 4 workers available who are almost certainly gonna go into the generator. Oh, actually, let's do mining districts, and that spent quite a lot of our resources, but it was worthwhile to get all that queued up, I'd say. Now we are building plenty more stuff in our expansion sections. And as our shipyards or anchorages finish upgrading, we can expect to see our naval capacity go up when we get the new buildings there. The Ergoglypta has lost its scientist. Let's get a new one. Let's go for faster experience gain. And you can once again assist with research on Thembolia. So long, Uglog. You served us well. Right, Roglar is upgrading. Very nice. And actually on that, let's buy some metals to speed the process along. Ooh, we've got 41. Sorry, I need to get to the right place. We have 41 influence, so we can be building our next starbase. How much will it take to build over here? 47.
Construction complete.
Right. Here come the anchorages. Anchorage. And down here... hydroponics? Maybe. Command center's an interesting one. If like you're setting up a proper place to defend and get in the way. Yeah, let's go for hydroponics bay. So anchorage. I think probably crew quarters. It's going to be the next useful one. Unless we can get like research going at these places, and most of them we can't. Lovely. Crew quarters across the board.
Ships upgraded.
Oh, you done already? Wow. So Rogler is up to 34.2. That's pretty respectable. It doesn't feel amazing, but it's good. It's definitely good. So we want you really to be over here at the front lines with Gjorpus.
Construction complete.
Awesome. Get the research stations done, and we'll carry on expanding. Look at this. We've got so many minerals coming in now. I feel like our production is skyrocketing. I just wish our influence would skyrocket as well.
Technology discovered.
Okay, mineral isolation. That's going to boost it up even further. So what do we want to push for? Kinetic weapon damage up is fine. It's an expensive one. The kinetic battery, 20k. It's not bad. It's not going to take too long to do either. I wanted to actually pop down and have a look at our factions. Oh, the factions produce unity, they don't produce influence. Right. That's fine. I don't mind that. Yeah, we don't care about those small population. Most people want the unity movement or Citizens for Freedom Committee, and those we're mostly keeping up with. Putting any of the gargantuan Leviathans out of their misery will please them. Brilliant. I mean, there is Vlur, actually. So we could do something with Vlur. Probably best to not. Probably best to not. The Mangonoids have finished their science nexus. That's fine. We built ours first. That's the important thing. Well, actually, I mean, we stole ours first. Gjorpus, actually, we could get you upgraded now. Now that we have another fleet here. And Globelius, we can also get you upgraded. You can just upgrade in situ. Governing ethics shift in the Vul League. That is this little sub-bit. They're becoming outwardly xenophobic. Oh, I like that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's buy metals. Our naval capacity is coming up nicely. Look at that. We're almost. Oh, we can have 2 more Titans. Ooh. So I think I put one. Hang on, let me go to the fleet manager. I put one in the Uglog. There's 2 in Globelius. Let's put one in here. Still a hell of a lot of materials that we need for it, but let's get some of them going. Actually, we can sell all of those.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Okay. Gorpus. We'll send you back to the front over here. You are already in place, so you can stay where you are.
Construction complete.
Right. Racket Industrial. What can you offer us? A destroyer for 2,000 minerals. I'm not interested. We can make our own destroyers for far cheaper.
Ships upgraded.
We have enough influence that we can take more places. So let's take this one. You're happily building there. After that, you're going to move to Prageria. Right, Globelius, you are all upgraded. You were down here at the front. So the other thing I should start thinking about doing is getting our defense platforms back, just to secure the entry points to our territory.
Technology discovered.
Now, I don't think they're as important as getting our fleets beefed up, which is why I've been focusing on that. But it is something that we want to make sure we don't just, like, leave by the wayside. The Archimeter. The ultimate in pure penetration. 1 to 1,300 with every hit. It is a big weapon, but by God is it a good one. 100% accuracy. I'm gonna want to try and get that on something. Reinforce our fleets a little bit more.
Construction complete.
Okay, all of the naval capacity has come from these. It's good. That's pushed us up to 631 out of 600. We've got our research, which is going to take it to 630. And I think we have that naval building being built somewhere as well, which is going to push it up a little bit higher. So we're not actually going to be exceeding by much at all. And also the maintenance cost being up a little bit, it's not a big issue. Spending 708 on ships, that goes up by 5%. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo.
Construction complete. Technology discovered.
Okay, there is the kinetic battery. We want to push for flak artillery next. You're almost done with your starbase. Actually, you can get this one going now. There's so much potential trade value at these, but we've got no way of connecting it up to the rest of our network.
Complete.
Get the mining stations here. Lovely. If I was to send you round to Great Wound, you'd get there pretty quickly, wouldn't you?
Construction complete.
Really expensive right now. Okay, get all the mining stations done. We can't go any closer to the Soren Shard. But we can come down here and take these two in a moment. Although I'd probably be more inclined to take the black hole. Influence is coming in nicely. Yeah, you're still going to be a bit of time before you have that all sorted. You know what? We'll queue it up anyway. Queue it up anyway. Metal is so expensive. Oh my god, it
Engaging enemy fleet.
so expensive. Alright, in the Great Wound. Finally, we're going in to take out these fleets. All of these are void cloud things. Our sensors can make no sense of this strange vessel. Traces of cloud lightning. We are losing some ships. But we've definitely done it. So, who is the closest science ship? Pergolator. Research the project. Then survey the system. Europia, go and get yourself repaired. In fact, you know what? Europia, go back to Bernie. Because I want you on the front line. Void clouds. And Great Wound is ours for the taking. Once we survey it, this might be a great place to... Oh god. Might be a great place for us to get some more dark matter. Fooly fool, you lack respect. Yeah. We will humble and humiliate ourselves, as always.
Complete.
We'll pretend to be the Soren Shard's bitch, although, actually, with this massive armada down here, like, I'm willing to say, yeah, you know, you guys are the big dogs. And I am actually really tempted to bring you up ready for this. Come up to Great Wound. It might take a while before we can actually enact it, but I'd rather be in the area ready. Metal is still so... Oh, cool. Metal is dropping in price. Let's buy a load. Invasive becoming more militaristic. As if they weren't already quite
Technology discovered.
There we go. That's pushed our naval capacity up to the point where we're no longer in deficit. Fleet command limit up would be good for being able to combine some of our fleets together, but I don't think it's as vital as it would seem. We can get some of the food stuff, I guess. I'm not really interested in the gene modification. But 16 months on a bit of extra resources coming in is not going to hurt. So actually, with our fleet manager, we're getting this number down. We are getting this number down. Our intel in Uvazavani is falling. How the hell did we get 94 intel on them? They must have messed up somehow. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'm I'm very happy about having that. Ah, that's how. Right. So our double agents in the Uvizavani nation have delivered us useful intel following the failure of one of their espionage operations. So we can see quite a lot of stuff. We've got a decent garrison on their home. 7 worker unemployment. They generally keep their people stable and happy, which is honestly disgusting to me. Wait, Uvizavani Prime is just about making food. Drake's Fang increases stability as well. And they're just paying for all their people. Okay. It's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, we could also check out all of their places. Right, let's have a look and see what they have in the way of fleets that we can see. So I can't see any of their fleets over here. 1 there. Oh, 3 there. So 90, 120k about. $160k. 200k. So they've got 200k, we've got under 200k, but it's getting closer. It's getting closer. Just to give us an idea of like how messed up we would be if we decided to like really push for it. There's a long way for us to go though.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, Cloud Lightning Conduits, 10% progress. Does that mean it's an available technology for us? I'll wait 10 months and find out. Rather than risking stopping what we're working on. Metal is still very expensive. Cool. Metal prices just come down. Let's buy some metals. We can buy some minerals as well. Get some more fleets on the way. So there is a Titan queued up. That's really good to see. How are you feeling? Nicely repaired? I think so. Scientist Mugdal has developed new skills. He's a roamer. Well, you're leading engineering research, so you're not going anywhere, Mugdal. I appreciate the thought, but it's not going to happen. Ooh, we're going to become the part of the council. Oh, that just seems like a bad idea. We don't want anything to do with the council. That is very funny to me. We have 1k dark matter. I am immensely happy with that. Where is our construction ships? So you're still busy building stuff. That's fine.
Debris analyzed.
Another 10% progress on Cloud Lightning Conduits. Well, the survey begins then.
Complete.
This is what I wanted. Right, you're done there. So, get your research stations going. And then we'll come round and we'll grab Belazir. And we can do traditions. Well, war exhaustion gain minus 25% and hostile claim influence cost up. Yeah. We are pushing towards that build speed and ship fire rate increase. That is defensive war only, but it's still very handy. So carry it on. 118 months until our next Unity progress. It would have been faster, but we spent some reforming the government. My word, we are on the council. Scientist Corp has developed new skills. Great. Research on statecraft is up. Okay. So, if we're on the council, like, up next, enable the council veto power. Allows council to remove frivolous proposals from the queue. I'm going to oppose this. Just because I don't think that the council should be able to veto stuff. Although, if it does let us veto stuff, then I mean I can push for veto on all kinds of things. Like my job is just to complicate and confound the council. That is the way I see it being used.
Technology discovered.
Right. There's the flak artillery. Let's look at the cost of these things. 14k. Alloy nano plants or quantum missiles. Yeah, let's go for quantum missiles. Another 2 months and we get the arc emitter. Admiral Dabber has passed away. That is sad. Ship fire rate up. And sublight speed up. There is the replacement, Admiral Glabber. Metal is relatively cheap. Let's buy a bunch. And get some more ships on the way.
Technology discovered.
Okay, arc emitters. We can get focused arc emitters. Oh, they're even better. Or cloud lightning, which is a large thing rather than like a super large thing. But it looks to be like a smaller version of the arc emitters. Range 150, range 60, yeah. Which is not terrible, I guess. Let's go for cloud lightning. So yeah, with our if I go in the not the fleet manager, the ship designer, with our massive oh, that can only have T1s. Where's battleships can only have it's going to be for the Colossus, isn't it? The X weapons. Can the Iron... No, that can only have Titan ones. Yeah, so X as a weapon type is not always useful. Ah, spinal mount. There we go. So we could put it on battleships. Average damage 29.17, but on the spinal mount 80.3, but with complete penetration. And what you're looking at that point is the armor and shields versus the hull points. You know what? I think we're gonna make a new type of battleship. Yeah, the Titans have got no variety. That needs the Spinal Mountain. You get one of them. How about cruisers? Cruisers, that's a no. 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 Okay. I'll wait until we've got the next level, because we can then go for artillery core and get those other direct energy weapons. And I think I prefer that rather than trying to do a mishmash. How is Great? Oh my word! Look at Great Wound. There is going to be so much dark matter to be got there. Resources from all jobs up. 6 months for Cloud Lightning. It's really not going to take us long.
Construction complete.
Hey, awesome. Right. Get your mining stations here. And then once you're done with that, come over and get Reag. Because that's going to be a very nice little subsection to pick up.
Survey complete.
I do want to claim this, but if we claim this, then the other one is not going to be claimable. Let's start it building right now, and it will complain at me in a moment, and it'll be fine. But I want that dark matter coming in. I want to have a nice stack of dark matter ready for when we do become the crisis. Yeah, we're not going to have enough by the time it makes it over here, but that's fine. Well, we might.
Construction complete.
It's going to be
technology discovered.
A bit hopeful. So, over in Great Wound, there's 18 dark matter to be obtained from there. In Safaban, you're going to come and help out on the Midway Stellar Body again. Come and assist the research. We've got the Cloud Lightning. And next up, we could go for the Particle Lance, which is another Spinal Mount thing, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's get the Planetary Shield generator done. We're not going to build it anywhere, but it'll tick it off at least. So in the ship designer, Spinal Mount, Artillery Core, Artillery Stern, and we're looking at Arc Emitter. Cloud Lightning is 1 to 136. I mean, neutron launchers are huge, but they can be shot down. Going mostly for armor, a little bit of shields. We don't need our chance to hit to be increased because their accuracy is 100%. At least I don't think we do. Having this as a line is fine. Evasion is 11.5%. I think just regenerative hull tissue is going to be the best. Or 1 regenerative hull tissue and 1 advanced afterburners. That is our direct damage battleship. So we could change this to artillery tactics, which would stay out of range of most things, or even carrier tactics because of the arc emitter. And that, ooh, actually, we could do the carrier core. Point defense flak artillery, I think, is probably the best. I'm getting the amoebas. 1.45 shields, 30 evasion, 80. 0.50 no shields, evasion's worse. Okay, advanced strike craft are better. So we've still got. Okay, what can we do with this that's going to be high enough range? Range 130. So let's put it on carrier. And we will put the neutron launcher on it. So we're going big range with this. The neutron launchers will probably have to get through shields, which is going to be annoying, but overall I'm fine with that. So here, armor. 1 more shield. And this is now our long-range battleship. I like it. I feel like it's going to be quite powerful. Quite beefy. We probably want to add it to some of our fleets. You're already maxed out enough that you can't. You probably could. There we go. You got 1. You can have 3. And everything else, except Uglor. So Uglog. You can have 2. Loads more metals needed, but that's the nature of the beast, isn't it? I'm going to wait for the metal cost to come down before buying the next batch of metal. So we need to watch the market. Come down. So that helps. Okay, let's reinforce a whole bunch of those. So you're not getting anything built. You've got a couple of long-range battleships being built. That's good. You've still got your Titan on the way. Okay.
Construction complete. Technology discovered.
Quantum missiles. A Giga Cannon. Oh, 75% accuracy though, so... More Titan hull points up? It will be a long time to do that, but I'm happy to invest the time on it. Our fleets don't seem to be getting much stronger, but they are improving. Okay, let's bring you back down here to like the front line area. Come to here. Where did our extra influence go? Must have spent it on something. Protests are springing up across Spore Spawn 1. These large and colourful assemblies have gathered in support singularly frivolous issues from the right to hold public dances inside financial institutions, to which colours should be painted onto our defence platforms. Wow. The protests are not violent, but they are noisy. Some of the civic services are being placed under strain by the disruption. The same cannot be said for the general public, however, who, rather than being inconvenienced, seem instead to be enjoying the quirky demonstrations.
Log updated.
You know what? I'm fine with that. That's it's an unusual situation to be in. Ah, cool. He was in a position to do it. That's where the influence went. The protests have ceased almost as suddenly as they began. Rumours about their origins abound, but many whispers speak of a group called the Manifestists. Their enigmatic collective seems to have been responsible for a number of provocative art projects in recent years. The subject matter every bit as spurious as the issues we're seeing protested. Let them have their fun. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of Unity stopping it. Okay, so this is an emergency measure coming in. We're obviously opposing it, but we're not really going to do much to be able to oppose it.
Construction complete.
Okay, you have loads of things to build in here. Get the mining stations first, then get the research stations. Delta Hirelings Enclave gives us 1,000 energy credits and 1,000 of each type of research. That's going into our nice little research pool, which will get divvied out over the next 2 months, I guess. Yeah, mostly you're on your way back, aren't you? So once you get a little bit further...
Technology discovered.
Do we want to take Mercury, or do we want to push down this way? I think Mercury is the logical one. There's Planetary Shields research. Jump drive travel. Dangerous technology. I'm assuming that could tear a hole in the fabric of reality. Let's go for focused dark emitters. It's another long one, but I'll be fine putting in the time for it. Oh, Governor Duke has passed away. Let's get ourselves a new governor. Governor Smeggle. That's an unusual name for a Vul. I doubt his heritage, but if his credentials are as good as they seem, he is very welcome. That was just in time for the price to come down on metals. Let's buy a bunch.
Technology discovered.
Hey, everyone is producing more stuff. This is great for us. Let's get the fleet command limit up with the interstellar warfare. It might lead to more capacity. So obviously keen on that. Pictures grunt 1,000 words. Subversive dialect has taken root within our art centres and educational institutions. Its origins lie in another project penned by the Manifestists. Wait, have we got a rogue Banksy on our hands? Linguists note that in the so-called Uslup speak, All words relating to our economy have been replaced with expressive grunts. More worryingly, its many and colourful insults all seem to derive from the names of prominent military figures. This has drawn formal complaints from the individuals' families. It's definitely a concern. So Spore Spawn 1, let's double check in case we need to move some of our... We do have a decent garrison here. Let's get a military academy. And we'll upgrade the planetary capital as well, just to keep them busy. With a lot of our places, we should be considering clearing some of the features out, because they just cost money to do. Money is quick and easy to get. Fungal Tower will get some commercial zones here, I think. That'll help you out. We'll get those cleared off. Pirates in Eramius again. Okay, well, we know how to deal with those. Garopia, you should be able to make it down nice and quickly. They will be dealt with.
Station under attack.
Oh, the Mangoids have declared war on the Pikiki. That poor nation. They've only got this one little bit left. I don't know how the Mangoids are actually going to make it to them. But they might. They might as yet. Our station might actually beat these guys. Right, the Manifesto have unveiled their most public exhibition to date. A new and extremely popular interactive experience on Wekip Yapag invites visitors to manipulate reflections and images of themselves and to create distorted collages of political figures, some from other galactic empires. Critics herald these pieces as casting a necessary and harsh light upon our sense of self. The exhibition has also inspired a number of other satirical works, both on a domestic issue and on pan-species relations. Debate amongst our social researchers is lively. More conservative voices urge caution. I'd say it's a bold statement. Let's get some more society research.
Construction complete.
Makura Starbase is built. Right, let's get the mining station there. You're still busy building over here, and we'll be able to get our next system in just a moment. Is this pirate fleet going to die before our main fleet arrives? I think it is. Yes. The pirate fleet has died. Return to your posts. Which is funny to me, but at the same time not particularly helpful for us. This is relatively cheap. Let's buy a bunch and... get some more underway.
Construction complete.
So we can push for these, we can push down here, we can push this way. But I think if we tidy up this little nook, that's going to be the most beneficial for us as an empire. Rise of the Manifestists. Rumours abound that a new faction may be formed, inspired by so-called Manifestism. Its proponents speak of contradictory, bizarre causes, such as free movement of rivers and greater personal autonomy for munitions. Existing factions complain that their own events are being disrupted by these Manifestists, whose spurious queries are interfering with acts of everyday governance. Let's say interesting for now. Because in a way it is, but at the same time it's worrying in its own sense. Particularly observant operative in the Iraqi Union has laid their grippers on a part of the Urakian encryption key. It would seem a careless Urakian politician mislaid the device whilst communicating. Great. That's giving us extra code breaking for the moment. Led by Admiral Blarp, the Manifesti Weave. Okay, let's have a look and see what kind of BS they're talking about. So, anti-autocratic, free movement, reproductive freedoms, anti-stratifications, benevolent subjugation policy. Well, I mean, that in itself doesn't seem terrible. We have lots of food. Let's sell a whole bunch of that. We have a good amount of consumer goods. We can sell them off as well. Oh my god, metal is so cheap. So we will buy that. Doing all the buying while the buying is cheap. And let's reinforce our fleets. So I wonder which fleet is not going to have its final ship. Oh, it might be this one. Yeah, if this one has been destroyed. There we go. That's really not bad in terms of our naval capacity. We could do more in terms of the long-range ones for this. I think overall, that's pretty solid. So we're going to want to think about war again and how we can make war benefit us. Somehow the Mangonoids have managed to take this place from the hegemony. That's interesting. So on our war footing, fleet power is equivalent with them, and the Mangonoids' fleet power is also equivalent. It's not great. They do have pirates in their area. Oh, we could arm privateers in their space to disrupt stuff. So let's have a look at what they've got. They've got... Ah, right. They're the overlord of the hegemony. Ah, that means we're not going to be able to declare war on the hegemony. Yeah, they've got a defensive pact with Uvazavani, guaranteeing the independence of the Iraqi. It's annoying about the whole Uvazavani thing. That is a big annoying point. hypothetically, I don't think we can really see where their fleets are unless they are out and about. And they might be around elsewhere. Oh god, yeah, especially if they can move around between allies' space. But honestly, I don't see the Mangonoid's fleet. So we might need to improve our infiltration of them. Yeah, ship details, but not locations of fleets. Okay, let's get a new asset, which we'll have to wait until next time to do because we are out of time for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. We've done a good job of getting our fleet built up. We've got a lot of stuff in the queue, and that should put us in a very good place defensively. Now, if we were to push to become the Crisis, the galaxy as a whole would declare war on us, so we don't want to do that yet. We want to bide our time a little bit longer. But it will get to the point where we want to seize control of everything. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Stellaris. See you soon.